The Ten Tails was revived. Along with the sacrifice, a new determination was born. The Hokage were revived, and along with them, a new goal. The two paths eventually overlapped, and the Fourth Great Ninja War entered into its final stage.
So I'm just trying to get this camera all set up. Just trying to make sure. I mean, it's not really the best camera, but I'm trying to do stream with face cam. Hold on, let me try turning the light off. Best that I can. Guessing this is to focus and unfocus. Not really sure. I've never used anything like this, so this is all new territory to me. So I apologize. And I'm out of here, sorry, but if you want, you can look at my stream and then. Okay. No worries.
Now I just need to seal you.
Obito.
To think.
What do you mean my cam has 2P? Hang on a sec. And I'm not gonna use a webcam right now. I'll figure it out later. Alright, let's do this.
I'd come all this way just to switch paths. But I've switched paths now. I might as well figure out what I can do. And do it.
Obito, what are you doing?
A man who I once tried to use, Nagato, betrayed me with this. Gido Art of Rinne Rebirth.
If you use that, then you'll...
Why did Nagato betray me? I think I understand now. Human emotions stacked up and linked together can truly become a powerful thing.
Enough chatter. It's about time that our ambitions bore fruit.
Time to switch out.
Black Zetsu! Ghetto art of Rinne Rebirth.
Now I can fight for real. No other body will do. It is only a real battle when I can feel my blood boiling and my flesh dancing.
Madara, you were waiting for this the whole...
So this is Sage Jutsu Chakra. Seems easy enough to use.
Madara, what are you after?
Hashirama, do you remember when I spoke to you in front of the Uchiha Monument? He'd said that true happiness can be found when two opposing forces are brought together. But I also told you that there was a different way to interpret that. Uchiha and Senju, only the one who acquires the power of both clans will achieve true happiness. Do you not think that would make sense too?
This is bad. His next target will be...
Now it is your turn. You wild beasts!
I knew he was going to go after the tailed beasts!
Hurry up and transform into your tailed beast state!
I can't right now! I don't have enough of Kuruma's chakra! I'll just have to keep him busy in this form until my chakra fills up! Wait for an opening, and then attack him all at once!
You are all mine. I'll put a collar on each and every one of you.
I don't think so!
I think that's the best I'm gonna get right now with the camera. Unless I can do something else with it.
Wait a minute! That isn't a reanimated body!
Then I am not a corpse anymore.
I'm spamming this because I have to do it 3 times.
I suppose I would have to thank Obito for this.
Don't tell me. You made him use Nagato's jutsu!
Why, yes. It was all part of my plan. Time to put you to sleep. Along with the tail.
The tailed beast finally got them again!
Beasts are your friends. That's a new one. I see. Yes, you are definitely more than the average Jinju. My Hashirama says,
Alright, what else do I gotta do?
Those are no
Secret
problem at
technique,
all.
huh? Alright.
Mama, we're ready yet? Right here!
Give me a little. I commend you.
Damn it.
Stop acting like such a badass! I'm gonna crush you!
I think you. I am merely playing with you. Just curious to see how much you can dance with that sage power. When it is all over now, I will see.
Okay, I gotta restart because I took too much damage.
Wait a minute. That isn't a reanimated body.
That is correct. I am not a corpse anymore.
Come back to life. Tell me, you made him use Naruto's jutsu.
It was all part of my plan. Time to put you to sleep. I see. Yes, you are definitely more than the average shooter. Thanks to my Hashirama sales, most
Now I
wounds
can
are no
finish it with an
problem at
ultimate
all.
jutsu.
The tail beasts finally got free. I'm never gonna let you catch them again.
That was your
Doesn't
downfall.
matter if you come back to life. I'll send you back over to the other side in no time. We've got him cornered. Now let's crush him. Now!
Gather your tails.
Wow.
Yeah!
That should do it. Ah,
Sorry I'm late, Lord Madara. Did you bring it? Of course. Now things will really get fun.
summoning jutsu.
That's...
The corpse of the Ten Tails.
What about the left eye? Looks like it'll still take them a while longer. Although, the same goes for this. Do not compare me to some brat who took years to get his pet back. This will take seconds. Watch.
Limbo Bordertail. He might try something. Watch out. Come on.
What did he do?
Now then. Back into your cages, beasts.
What power? I can't go on.
Guys!
Now all the tailed beasts are together. Next comes...
Naruto!
These pitter-patters.
He lost his tailed beast.
What?
Naruto's on the brink of death right now. We can still save him. Go to the fourth at once. Part of the Nine Tails is inside of him, too.
But what about you?
I'll keep him busy. Go! There's hardly any time left!
Please wait for me.
What do you intend to do with that child? Now that he has lost his tailed beast, he's done for.
But we still need to save him! Naruto is the hope of all shinobi. I feel the same way.
You've changed. You used to have a much harder heart.
It was all for the village. I simply hardened my heart to help the village.
Oh.
Receiving life was your downfall. You should have stayed reanimated. That's what you'll regret as you die!
You are one of the last remnants of these chiefs.
Take this!
Don't forget you've already died once.
Either way, unlike Naruto, you are good at using your dances. That is to say, Uchiha can fight sufficiently.
What did you want to come back to life for? Our time is long past.
I just wanted to finish creating the country that Hashirama failed. But this world is a product of the last personal faith. And patience on the brink of death require drastic intervention.
What you think of Infinite Tsukuyomi?
Damn. Got me.
Without sacrifice.
I won't say I don't understand the story you described, but that dream isn't something for you to interfere with.
We never really could.
Inferno style! Susanoo flame control! Disappeared, along with the old era. Burnout!
I should have gotten an S rank.
What did I say? Relics from the past need to learn when to shut up.
You tell him, Sasuke.
It's over.
Be careful! He's aiming for something!
What was that?
Hashirama filled this world with hypocrisies. In order to protect something, you must sacrifice something.
Damn it! What is this?
Even if that may be your friend, your brother, or your child. I have given you more than enough time. How unfortunate. So this is the power of the Sage of the Six Paths. Now I just need my left eye.
Don't give it to him.
What's wrong?
Sasuke's chakra. You're strong. You can't lose. You... I said I'm going!
Hold on! Where are you going?
To Sasuke! We need to hurry or we won't make it! I won't let him die. No matter what, I'll never let him die here!
Naruto and Sasuke walk toward death. What do they see in the rift between the material world and the afterlife? And so, time takes a sudden turn. In the next chapter, the final showdown.
Wrong. The will inside me doesn't belong to you. My will is the will of...
It's time for the last and final chapter, I think. I think it is.
You're strong. You can't lose. My dream is to surpass the Hokage!
Someone who doesn't care about their friends is even worse.
Naruto, I want to fight with you too.
Bring back Sasuke.
Just what are you?
If that's what it means to be smart, then I want to be an idiot for the rest of my life.
I'm glad I made you my student.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Never forget your friends.
I love you.
I think the camera's fixed now. I think so.
So come. Stand tall with me, Naruto. Stay strong and don't break your word. I won't either. That's my ninja way.
I can't die here. This is what Itachi lived for. I can't let it end here.
Sorry, Sasuke. Another time.
You aren't hurt, scaredy cat?
You are weak.
Hey, you brain-dead loser.
We're friends! You think someone who can't even save a friend could become the Hokage?
This is the last time.
To him, your life was worth more than the entire village.
We're going to crush the Hidden Leaf.
I will always love you.
I'm going to create a true village. Until the real shadow appears. I can't.
Enough already. I thought this body is what you wanted. Once I recover this left eye, I'm just going to throw it away.
If he gets that left eye, Madara will become even more dangerous, which means there's no way we can let that happen.
Kakashi, he's...
We don't know much about him, other than the fact that his name is Black Zetsu. But it looks like he was working on something secret while he was doing Obito and Madara's bidding.
Now, after all this time, he betrayed Obito.
Yes. Which means he must have only ever accepted Madara as his true master.
Kakashi-sensei!
Sakura! What's...
Naruto!
The Nine Tails got yanked out of Naruto. If we don't do something... That's why I'm here, Lord Fourth. I need your...
If I give my Nine Tails to Naruto, he'll survive?
Yes!
It's okay. I'll be right there to save you.
Naive.
You!
What?
Sensei, what's going on?
I'm sorry. He stole the Nine Tails.
Now Naruto will die, which means the war is over. All that's left is...
My time has come.
Lord Madara.
You are late, Black Zetsu. I had to come out here on my own.
Kakashi, that's...
Yes. Just like Obito, it looks like he's acquired the power of the Six Paths.
I'm sorry, but I stole the Nine Tails from them.
Good. Bring it over here with the left eye.
Just stop it.
Don't do it.
As long
Don't
as
do
Lord
it.
Madara lives, you can't... You're still...
Madara.
You're able to regain consciousness in that state.
I can't go to sleep yet. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Me? What could we possibly have to talk about now?
What am I to you?
What a stupid question. To me, you are nothing but Madara. The being who rejects this world is Madara. All those who keep that ideal in their hearts and work to complete the infinite Tsukuyomi are nothing but Madara. You should have completed your mission and ended your existence as Madara. As the Messiah who saved the world. I thought you understood how things worked, just as the Sage of the Six Paths showed us. This world is a failure. The Sage of the Six Paths' work merely promoted the hypocrisy of the human race. Chakra only gives birth to war and false hope. While you and I sought peace, we also simultaneously sought war. That is the reality. Infinite suffering is forced upon this reality by the power of Chakra. That is why I am going to create a new world. Through the infinite Tsukuyomi, I am going to create a dream world free of all that sinister Chakra. As the last one, and the one who possesses the greatest Chakra of all, I shall lead everyone. And you are me too, not Obito. This way. You are Madara. As of today, you are our savior. You are still the Messiah. You.
The Hokage is the person who walks in front of everyone and bears all the pain. He'll never have to walk over the corpses of his allies.
A certain shinobi enlightened my idiotic brain. Apparently, even if leaders have to make people walk over their own corpses, they never walk over the corpses of their allies. I'll never let you walk over me again. Now I finally understand. Creating a false name and leaving everything to other people is different from entrusting something to your friends. I'm not you. Yes, right now, I'm the one who wanted to be Hokage.
You get it, don't you? You're...
Obito Uchiha. I'm taking this. Kakashi, take Naruto into the space-time dimension.
So that's his plan.
Me too.
Not so fast.
If I try to leap without the proper planning, he could come for me when I'm wide open.
I was wondering what you were planning. You were actually aiming for the tail beasts inside me.
Well, he's gotten one of them.
To save Naruto. But all you pulled out were fragments of the one tail and the 8 tails.
Oh, he got 2. Never mind.
And you cannot jump back into that space-time dimension, not while I am here.
Don't do it yet.
In the end, you failed to accomplish anything. You are just a powerless shinobi now.
Yes, if I were on my own. But I remember what you taught me once. The Sharingan's true power is unleashed when the left and right come together. With both Sharingans together, we're strong. At least. Way stronger than someone who only has one Rinnegan. The goal is simple. I'm going to buy you time to leap to Naruto. That's all.
Got it. And that'll be enough to save Naruto?
Yeah. Leave it to me. And I'll be the leader this time.
I'll take the lead here.
You're my backup, Kakashi.
It'll be our first time teaming up in a while. Don't screw this up, Obito.
Let's go.
It is time to return your Obito.
You really think I'll just rip this eye back for free?
Take it from here, will ya? Take it from here, will ya?
You must understand that this world of the Six Paths, the chakra that the Sage of the Six Paths shared with everyone, is a power that was originally meant to generate. He explained this power to you and tried to use that to lead them.
Take it from here, will ya?
People stopped using the chakra to connect themselves. They stopped using it to fight. As if to add insult to injury, it reverted back to the same tool of war. You can't get away. Originally used it as. What now?
Here I come! Now's the time to...
Sage Art Shadow Style Thunder Blast!
Take it from here, will ya? I'm ready to rock. Take it from here, will ya?
How foolish.
You can't get away.
Fire style, one last dance!
The true power of the shadow. Perhaps that confidence of yours wasn't all a bluff.
Gotcha!
Use it now!
Yeah.
Get that, Madara, you asshole.
Obito!
Yeah!
I don't think so.
Kakashi! Obito! You actually had perfect timing. Guy,
Looks like I made it in time.
Oh, the jump should have been impossible at that speed. I see. They both used Kamui to double the speed. You put a lot of thought into this, Kakashi Hatake.
take care of the rest for me. Obito!
It's okay. I'm going to save Naruto.
Can we trust you?
I could never walk in a straight line. But now... I've finally reached my goal.
I'll be right back, everybody.
Don't get in my way! I'm going to Sasuke!
Yes, you've mentioned that, but... Lord Madara ordered us to let no one pass.
Also, that Sasuke guy? I don't think you're going to save him. He's as good as dead by now.
How dare you!
Karin looks panicked. Something must have happened to Sasuke. Sarutobi-sensei. Let's take care of him. I'll leave Zetsu to you.
Alright, I'm back.
Whoa! What are you doing all of a sudden?
Get out of our way.
Are you planning on beating me up so you can go on ahead? There's no way! I'm not just gonna... Whoa! What are you doing all of a sudden?
Fire start!
Are you planning on beating me up so you can go on ahead? There's no way! I'm not just gonna let you do that. Lord Madara's orders are absolute. If I screw up, there's no telling what kind of punishment he'll dish out to me.
I suppose then he'll have to teach you who's the scarier one between Madara and... myself.
Orochimaru.
Whoa!
I never thought I would fight together with my murderer. I still feel anger and remorse. But others... Yes, I really am.
Still, the more I look at it, the more amusing your body seems. At the time, I'd love to insult you.
5-style! Massive combo jutsu! I won't let you interfere. Just stay put.
Also, that one gets an S rank.
What a strange opponent. But I opened up an...
Ow!
Leave the rest to me.
Well then, I will.
Sasuke! Who are you? What are you doing to Sasuke?
I see. So it was you, Kabuto.
I sensed you all hurrying here. I knew it was you, Lord Orochimaru.
Huh? This is Kabuto?
What did you come here for?
That's my line.
And what are you doing to Sasuke? Get out of the way!
Calm down, Karin. Take a moment and actually sense him.
But, he... Huh? I can feel his chakra. Why?
I'm not who I was before. I have no intention of harming Sasuke.
Then, Kabuto, you...
Yes. I used my medical ninjutsu and the Hashirama cells that I've done extensive research on to save his life.
Sasuke, I'm so glad.
But Kabuto, if you're here, then that means Itachi's Izanami must have worn off.
It did. I refused to accept myself. I didn't know who I really was. But Itachi used Izanami to help me realize it. I'm Kabuto, and no one else. Itachi wanted to protect you, even if it meant his life. I won't let his wish go unfulfilled. And now, it's my wish as well.
Lord Orochimaru, the jutsu that helped Kabuto to change his mind. Izanami, what kind of a jutsu is it?
It's one of the visual jutsu passed down by the Uchiha clan. Once you get stuck inside it, you'll never be able to get free until you change how you think. No, until you change your heart itself. You'll be stuck in the same infinite loop until you accept your mistakes.
I've been in the wrong for so long. I foolishly believed that I could do anything as long as I transformed into something other than myself. But then Itachi taught me that was a mistake. But I was afraid of my own failure, so I just kept running away, never accepting it. Still, it wasn't something I could accept immediately. After going through that loop, over and over and over again, I'm perfect.
Don't you see? You're nowhere near perfect.
Itachi Uchiha!
I just need to acquire everything I lack. There shouldn't have been anything wrong with that. There must be a way to escape from this loop. As of now, I'm superior to Itachi. There's nothing I can't do. I became Lord Orochimaru's replacement. Perfect being. So then, why?
Sage
All right. It's no use. No matter what I try, nothing ever changes. It's just like when I fought him before.
I need to stop playing stupid.
I just need to acquire everything I lack. That's it. There shouldn't have been anything wrong with that. There must be a way to escape from this loop. As of now, I'm superior to Itachi. There's nothing I can't do. I became Lord Orochimaru's replacement. Perfect being. So then, why? Think again.
God, I'm playing stupid.
I just need to acquire everything I lack. That's no power. There shouldn't have been that. There must be a way to escape from this loop. What? Now I'm superior to Itachi. There's nothing I can't do. I became Lord Orochimaru's replacement. A perfect being. So then, why?
This way!
I took Whoop! Think again. It's no use. No matter what I try, nothing ever changes. It's just like when I fought him before. Pathetic. Alright. Die. Alright. There's nowhere to run.
Sage Art Scattering Range! Sage Art Scattering Range Jutsu! Sage Art White Extreme Attack! This way! Sage Art White Extreme Attack!
I won! No, don't tell me this is a loop!
Sage Art Inorganic Animation!
I really am too strong. What am I? I thought I defeated him. It's looping again? What did I do wrong? I thought I was perfect.
Don't you see? You're nowhere near perfect.
If the perfect me is the real me, then an imperfect me isn't me. So, what am I right now? After going through the loop over and over, my mind started to deteriorate. I was unable to come to a conclusion and lost all confidence. I don't understand. It felt like various memories were coming out from inside me. But there was one memory that never faded away. A memory from when I was a child, when I truly felt at peace.
You never were perfect.
At that moment, in that place, I really existed as Kabuto. No matter how much my appearance changes, that memory will never change, and neither will my name. I've always been the same. Ever since then, I've always been Kabuto. It was so simple, yet I couldn't understand it, and just kept repainting myself with other people. Then, when I finally realized that,
I was freed from the jutsu. I see. Wonderful.
Sorry, my fiance sent me a TikTok. I was watching that real quick.
Guys here?
Now, Kakashi. Where's Naruto? He was fighting here, wasn't he?
Naruto's getting healed in another spot right now. Now, until Naruto gets back here, we need to buy as much time as we can. Listen up, guys.
Now, I'll take this. From here on out, the Blue Beast will take charge!
You have spirit, I'll give you that. But that's all you've got.
Whoa! If that's where my power is, then I'll keep charging forward, even if it's into that jungle. That's what kind of man my guy is.
He never stopped.
Dynamic entry! Here!
Jutsu users at your level were all over the place during the war. You are just another lukewarm shinobi from a lukewarm world. Your fists, your will, all lukewarm.
My taijutsu isn't even making me flinch. And there it is!
You certainly realize right now. Lukewarm attacks like that will never deal any serious damage to me. Now dance some more for me. I see. You are showing a little persistence.
And it's over.
Finished already?
Guy! He is fine!
Lee. That was so close. Looks like you can dance a little, but it still won't work on me. What will it be? Surely you must be out of options by now.
If the current me is out of options, then I just need to bring out the next me.
What is he talking about?
It's time for the Noble Leaf's blue beast to say goodbye. And transform into the Crimson Beast!
Guy-sensei, you are not gonna open up the Gate of Death!
No, you can't do that. No one wants you to go that far. It'll end up taking your life.
No. This is what I want.
Guy-sensei! Has the time really come, Guy-sensei?
Remember, you already proved it to me.
What?
I want to prove that even if I can't use ninjutsu or genjutsu, I can still become a great ninja. Yes, it's a fine goal worthy of pursuing. So you just need to trust in your own path and keep running. Become strong so that just watching you makes me smile.
Guy-sensei, please accept me. This time, I am going to make my ninja way shine once and for all!
My mother gave me this strong body. And my father gave me the flames of youth. I received the pain of defeat from my friends. Also, I received the ability to treasure the act of protecting my own ninja way from you. I'm satisfied. Now I just need to protect it till the very end. Lee, watch my back. This'll be your very last lesson.
Yes, sir!
Just give it up already.
Burn, heart, burn! Roar, soul, roar! The time has come for me to protect what I love! Even if it kills me! 8 inner gates, Gate of Death, open! 8 inner gates, release formation!
Interesting.
Protect that beast. That's all. Burn, you burn! Burn until the very last flame burns out!
The special crimson. All 8 inner gates are open. It looks just like
You're right. But I'm not just gonna wither and fall. I'm gonna become leaves for the new young leaves. When the new green leaves sprout and lead to a new spring. We'll reach its zenith when it's burning with a deep crimson light.
I have not been this excited since I fought Hashirama. Either way, this will be your final battle. Enjoy this until you can no longer lift your As far as taijutsu goes, I have never fought anyone as strong as you.
Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm concentrating on the fighting.
Can't get away. Yes, keep dancing.
There's only one thing left to do.
Woo! S rank first try. Woo!
I withstood it. This victory is mine. What
Are you
is
sure
this
about that?
feeling?
That was Guy's final move.
Guy Sensei! Guy Sensei!
What is that? Wait a second. Even though he opened the gate of death, his wounds are getting worse. He's alive.
What?
Guy isn't dead. He's still...
Really?
Lee, hurry up and take Guy to the medical team.
Yes, sir!
Someone saved Guy. But who?
I know who. Find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
There aren't many people who can make me feel even the inkling of a threat. That is why I was easily able to notice you. Over and over. How many times do you need to hinder me before you are satisfied? Naruto Uzumaki.
Is that... Naruto?
That man is gone. Did he burn up into ash and disappear?
I saved Bushier Brow Sensei!
Saved him? What are you talking about?
I don't quite understand it myself. I feel like I can change everything now.
Seems like something happened to you. But in the end, nothing will change. You cannot defeat me. I have the power of the Six.
I'm not gonna defeat you, stupid! We're gonna defeat!
You, Madara.
Sasuke, you too? What's with them? How can they go this far?
Be right back. I'm grabbing a drink. Mine's empty.
This is... Am I... dead?
You aren't dead.
Huh?
This is the world of your mind. Just consider yourself in the space between reality and the afterlife.
Who are you, old man?
I am a monk who's come to watch and see how Ninshu ends, surpassing all generations, traversing this world with chakra alone. My name is Hagoromo Atsutsuki, the founder of Ninshu, also known as the Sage of the Six Paths.
What? The guy who created ninjutsu? If you're the sage, then I have a lot of questions for you.
The questions can come later. First, you should listen to what I have to say. No, you must. As the reincarnation of Asura, it's also your duty.
Huh? Asura? What the heck are you talking about?
Allow me to explain everything from the beginning. About my sons and my mother. My mother, Kaguya Atsutsuki, came to your land from a very distant place. She came to harvest the fruit of the divine tree. In this war, you saw the divine tree as well, didn't you? She harvested its chakra fruit. She ingested the fruit, acquired its power, and then came to rule this land. But a power that's too strong creates conflict. In the end, people both worshipped her as the rabbit goddess and feared her as a devil. Then Kaguya gave birth to 2 sons. One of them was me. In order to atone for the sins that our mother left behind, we fought with the Ten Tails, the incarnation of the divine tree. The divine tree had gone berserk and was trying to reclaim the fruit that had been taken from it. It was a violent battle. We were both wounded, but we persevered, achieved victory, and sealed the 10 tails inside me. Then some time passed, and I fathered 2 sons. I named the elder one Indra, the younger one Asura, and taught them about Ninshu. They were both my sons, but one big difference between them. One possessed genes that had strongly inherited my chakra, while the other's was rather weak.
Sorry, I had to use the bathroom as well.
Indra was truly a genius. He could do anything on his own, and took pride in how he was different from other people. In contrast, Asura never seemed to succeed in anything, and he wasn't able to achieve anything on his own. Therefore, he always put forth effort and depended on help from his allies. They also answered Asura's calls for help, which created harmony. Through watching how Asura lived, I caught a glimpse of a new possibility. That's when I decided to entrust Ninshu to Asura. But Indra wouldn't accept it. And thus began a long, long battle. The feud didn't end between Indra and Asura. Even after their bodies died, their chakra never disappeared, and over time, they were reincarnated over and over again. Naruto. Earlier I told you that you were the reincarnation of Asura. Now do you understand? And the current reincarnation of Indra is...
Sasuke.
Exactly. Indra's chakra dwells within Sasuke. My son's chakra moved from Hashirama and Madara to you two. Even now, after decades and centuries, the brothers' battle continues.
So this whole time, Great-Grandpa, you've been watching your kids fight with each other?
Yes. I suppose you could say that.
Huh.
Through Ninshu, I tried to explain that chakra was here to connect individuals. But Kaguya used chakra only for herself, and unified the world with its power. But unification through power is nothing but a rampage. Therefore, she became a being to fear. The same could be said for Madara now. If he continues to acquire power, then eventually... I want you to stop Madara. The circumstances, your will, I feel something special in you compared to all the other vessels so far. That's why I'd like to place a bet on your potential.
I've already placed that bet myself.
Kurama!
Me too.
Why are you inside me?
Obito pulled a part of Shukaku's and my chakra out from Madara. He knew that there were a few tailed beast powers which you were lacking.
Lacking?
Did you forget? You've been receiving chakra from sources other than Shukaku and Gyuki for some time.
Oh! You mean from back then? You're right. The other tailed beasts did share their chakra with me earlier.
It took a while, but now all the tailed beasts are together. Which means the promised time has come.
Naruto, it really seems like you do have a certain charm that invites others to help you. Shukaku, Matatabi, Isubu, Son Goku, Kokuo, Saiken, Chome, Gyuki, Kurama. Naruto, what do you want to do? How do you hope this battle will end?
I'm an idiot. So I don't really get all that Asura reincarnation stuff. But I know what it means to have friends. And I want to protect that. That's all.
So, that's your answer.
Yeah.
Entrusting everything to Asura is what created this calamity. Now, I'd like to entrust my power to you as the reincarnation of Indra. Whatever happens beyond this point, Naruto, Sasuke, that's up to you.
Sasuke isn't my real brother, but I know that we can come to an understanding. After all, we're really good friends.
Now, raise your dominant arm.
I never thought they would be able to push me back.
Hear me, weakling who harbors fear.
A voice?
Take me inside you. Take it all. Take all of the divine tree inside you. Do that, and infinite power will be yours!
I never thought the divine tree itself would bestow me with power. Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha. I have now acquired perfect immortality for all eternity. No matter how strong you get, you will never be able to stop me.
Huh. We haven't even fought yet, and you're already jumping to conclusions?
So be it. Then this shall be our final battle.
All right.
I knew it. Too slow. Looks like there was another Madara around Madara himself.
That's why everyone really changed a lot. To think that he was invisible limbo.
Naruto, focus on the Shadow's attacks. Even you should be able to sense them.
But there's no time for complaints!
Limbo, this will throttle you to the bone.
God, I suck.
Right here!
Man, I'm paying attention. Man.
I knew it.
You're in
Another Madara around Madara.
Now I understand how you were able to defeat Obito, Naruto, Sasuke. Every single one of his attacks is heavy.
Naruto, focus on the Shadow's
Limbo
attacks.
Border Jail.
Let me fight.
Here!
Want to escape?
Let me fight.
Limbo Border Jail. Want to escape?
Let me fight.
Dance supreme. That's Sage Arch Shadow Style Thunder Blast!
Naruto, you know what to do after he shows an opening, right?
Yeah! Leave the ceiling jutsu to me! I have tail... Naruto! Yeah!
Well, that was a thing.
He moved?
One sec, everybody.
He switched places with the Shadow.
This is bad! Kakashi-sensei's over there!
Finally.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. Hurry up and take my left eye and...
I don't think so.
Come we!
Sakura.
Where? Kakashi-sensei! Sensei, the left eye!
Where's Obito?
Sorry,
Madara
just
jumped over
editing
too.
some stuff.
Yeah, he did. But then Obito let me escape.
Kakashi-sensei! Can I see that left eye for a minute?
Huh?
Okay. Kakashi-sensei, open your eyes.
No way. How did you do that?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain.
He's not lying there.
So that's how you saved Guy.
Yeah.
Enough talking. He'll be here soon. He must have both Rinnegan eyes now. He won't be like he was before. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah.
You haven't forgotten what I taught you during your first bell training, have you?
Of course not. Teamwork.
Then... dying together is also a special type of teamwork, is it not?
Obito.
Obito isn't here anymore. This body is mine now.
I gathered up the tail beast chakra and acquired the power of the divine tree, and now I have acquired both Rinnegan eyes. You could even say that I have surpassed the sage of the Six Paths himself. I have reached the realm of the gods. Through a god's eyes, you look like nothing but a bunch of tiny, brittle creatures.
Planetary devastation!
Sasuke!
Naruto, did you figure it out?
Yeah. He has 4 shadows now.
Planetary devastation and the Shadow Susanoo. Quite the combo. Now, writhe. Keep dancing for me.
I never expected that the shadow would be able to use Susanoo too.
Even with all the powers, imagine it would be difficult to take on 5 of me at once. Well, show me what kind of plan you have come up with, Sasuke.
I'll fight too!
Just stay there.
Here's the first one!
The true battle begins now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and restart. I got the hang of it now.
I never expected that the shadow would be able to use Susanoo too.
Even with all the power you have, imagine it must be difficult to take on 5 of me at once. Well, show me what kind of plan you have come up with, Sasuke. The true battle begins now.
one!
I'll give you credit, though. You possess extraordinary ability compared to the rest of the Uchiha clan.
Yeah, that's right. Run away.
Sasuke, be careful. I have a bad feeling.
The third one.
I'll end your pathetic lives here and now.
Sasuke, I'm ready!
I won't miss my chance.
That's another one defeated.
He's gone.
This power, it really does seem like Sasuke possesses something similar to a man. You really know how to entertain me.
Got him.
I cannot hold back any longer!
This is my window. I can't miss it.
Oh my god.
Reaction is getting slower.
Sasuke, are you okay?
Damn it.
Rest at ease. I shall free you from your pain very soon.
Aw, you piece of shit.
Just a little more, Hashirama. The moon realized that my path was the correct one. My infinite superiority will lead people to true happiness.
I'm dead. B, I'll take it. I will take that gladly. I know I suck there, but what can you do?
Enough already.
Let's finish it with this next move, Sasuke.
Yeah.
In front of us! He's the Jiraiya, Nagato, and all the other shinobi have been wishing for. It's right in front of our eyes! We can't go down until we knock you down!
Heavenly hand you speak of is nothing but a transient. True peace only exists in dreams. Dreaming is the only way for us to reach utopia.
Enough about your dreams! If you really want to go inside a dream that much, then just go by yourself! I'll do it!
Burn away!
Right here! Right here! Right here! You're right here! Right here! Just move. How do you have this much power?
Your dream ends here. Get out of my sight. Inferno style. Susano flame control! Burn out!
Naruto Uzumaki. Sasuke Uchiha. Planetary devastation!
Amaterasu!
We're not done yet! Time to up the stakes! Take that, Madara.
The new sage of the Six Paths. How could I fall to you, maggots?
Ooh, S rank. show this clip? Guess not. Whatever I can. Can't show then. Sorry, it's been blocking out the cutscenes. I'm sorry. I probably can't show this next one either, so I apologize. And this will end up on YouTube at some point in time. But if you're wondering why it's why the cutscenes haven't been recording or some of the fights, it's because it will not allow me to. So I apologize for that. As you can see, I've been playing. I'm on this fight now. So I apologize. Let's see if it lets me. probably can't show this last part, so I'm sorry. Well, that was my playthrough of Storm 4. Sorry about the ending. It wouldn't let me show the last cutscenes for some reason, so I apologize for that. If you want to know what the cutscenes are, they should be on YouTube or somewhere. But I wasn't able to stream the last cutscene, so I apologize. Yeah, I probably won't be able to show the DLC because it'll probably do the same thing. So this is where I'm gonna end off here. Probably gonna stream some Xenoverse 2 here shortly. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and again, I'm so very sorry about the last cutscenes. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next stream here shortly.